Hi, welcome to Trailers from Hell. Jack Arnold was a celebrated studio contract director in the 1950s, sometimes directing 4 B pictures a year, often earning as much as $6,000 per movie. The dollar went further in those days. He delivered such iconic sci-fi hits as It Came from Outer Space, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Incredible Shrinking Man. They've influenced generations of directors. But his personal favorite of all his films is The Mouse That Roared. In 1958, Columbia assigned him to a comedy that blacklisted producer Carl Foreman was making for the studio in England. Jack Arnold took a budget of $450,000 and turned it into a worldwide hit.
Here's the funniest war ever waged.
When the ocean liner Queen Elizabeth arrived unexpectedly while Arnold was shooting in Southampton Harbour, he quickly incorporated it into his staging. B-movies had taught him to think on his feet, but in fact he had an A-movie director's taste and precision, which is what this satirical farce about dysfunctional global politics required. An obscure and tiny country declares war on the United States in order to be defeated and receive massive post-war aid. Somehow the medieval army of Grand Fenwick invades New York and is victorious, and then acquires the latest weapon of mass destruction, the Q-bomb. The stage is set for a charming but provocative satire of the hypocrisies of Cold War-era politics, and it became the vehicle that introduced British comedy star Peter Sellers to American audiences. He plays 3 characters. The unctuous Mountjoy he modelled on Victorian Prime Minister Disraeli. Curiously, his role as Tully, the humble hero, is the part he seems least comfortable with. Sellers plays the Grand Fenwick Duchess as Queen Victoria, following in the cross-dressing footsteps of Alec Guinness's multiple roles in Ealing Studios' Kind Hearts and Coronets 5 years earlier. In fact, the nuclear issues Kubrick would later tackle in Dr. Strangelove are presented here as a charming Ealing comedy. Columbia insisted on Jean Seberg as the romantic lead, so US audiences would have a face they knew from high-profile films like St. Joan and Bonjour Tristesse, both directed by Otto Preminger, a habitual screamer, causing Seberg a thespian version of post-traumatic stress. Jack Arnold said he had to work hard to restore her damaged confidence, and she is delightful in her scenes. Arnold came up with the idea to reshoot Columbia's logo with a mouse scaring the Statue of Liberty off her pedestal. Columbia were worried. But the preview audience laughed so hard and went on laughing hard throughout the film that Columbia didn't insist he restore the official logo. The Mouse That Roared earned $2 million in the US and was very successful across Europe. Sadly, Jack Arnold never got a comedy script as good as this one again, but he became a sought-after director in comedy series like Gilligan's Island, The Brady Bunch, and The Love Boat. This book, entitled Directed by Jack Arnold, is written by Dana Reams, a one-time Disney animator in the pen and ink days, now an Egyptologist. It's a thorough examination of Arnold's movies, accompanied by storyboards from some of his iconic titles. Well worth reading.